Okay, I have a lot of amazing memories of Christmas time with the Burton Gatter family. My very first memory of Christmas with you guys was our first Christmas married, and I remember I was really sad that it was going to be my first Christmas away from home and my family, but the first day we were with you guys, I felt better. I felt like I was with my family still, and it was just like I was home. It was great. I remember getting matching pajamas with Jerry, and we took a bunch of silly pictures. We went down to the strip with Grandma and Grandpa. But even more than that, I can kind of count on the same types of things happening when we have Christmas together, and those things are like always somebody crying, whether it's over a gift or laughing so hard. Ron always making me something special to eat because he doesn't, he knows I don't eat meat, and he always wants to make me feel welcome and fed. So he always makes me something special, and I appreciate that. And I also think that you guys are the best gift givers. Like, I always know that we're going to get something amazing from you that we love and will use. And but I always love Christmases with you, and it's not easy to be apart at Christmas time, but we love you so much and hope you have a Merry Christmas this year.
My favorite Christmas memory at Shelby's house is when we went over and she got Jerry a baby monitor, and Jerry cried for a while, and that just meant a lot to us because we didn't have any money, and that's what we really needed. And it just showed how much she loved her daughter and what a great grandma and mother-in-law she is.
Hey Lori, I've had a lot of awesome Christmases with you. I'm your first non-biological child to have experienced so many Christmases with you guys, and it was truly a blessing. Like Kylie said, it was just like, it felt like family. It didn't feel like we were being taken away from our family, and I'll never forget that feeling. One of my favorite memories was when we would play games and Ron would cheat, and he would make Jerry Lynn cheat, and especially apples to apples. That was really funny. Another memory I have is when it was a Christmas when Drew was on his mission and we were playing Halo, and one of the saved profile names in Halo was Drew, and you started crying. And like Kylie also said, there was always someone crying about a present. I remember Jerry's guitar, Brianne's scrubs, and my pink Dyson that you got me, which was far and away the coolest. I was not expecting that at all. We'll forget eventually about the things we were given, but we'll never forget that feeling in your house. And you and Ron created that, and that is something that should not be ever taken lightly. It's Christmas spirit kind of tangible to all of us, and so thank you for that, and Merry Christmas.
Okay, my favorite Christmas memory was when I got my guitar, because I wasn't expecting it and I really wanted it, and the presents were done, and then the guitar came out, and it meant a lot to me because I really wanted to learn the guitar, and I had expressed that, and I didn't even tell her to get me a guitar, and they just did it anyways. And I just love how they're aware of what we want and they listen to us, and the gifts are always really good. And I also love the family atmosphere. I like how it's always family oriented. We always play games, we always sing songs, we always try to like incorporate everybody, and I like that we always have a ton of fun and we're always laughing, and I think that's what Christmas is really about.
My favorite Christmas memory is going to Ron's house and seeing our Christmas bikes and them lying to us saying it was for kids in need. Another amazing memory is when it was just me and Brighton for Christmas, and I came over and it just felt like home and that I belonged there. Even though I was going through a lot, it was just like coming home. And I didn't feel any pressure or anything like being there. That was probably one of my most favorite Christmases. My final favorite Christmas memory is when I was in college and I couldn't afford scrubs. So my mom and Ron bought me a handful of scrubs, and I was so thankful. I cried like a freaking baby. But I needed new scrubs. And obviously the best part about Christmas is the orange book with the chocolate oranges. And going and seeing the Split Houses Christmas lights.
Alright, my favorite memory is looking at half houses. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. I have lots of memories. I think that the ones that, well, yes, looking at half houses, but I also remember when I was little, is when we all had chicken pox, and that's kind of when I found out how things work, because I remember after Santa came and we told him what we wanted, I ran into my room and looked out the blinds and I saw Santa's sled. I think it was a Honda Pinto or whoever made those, Ford Fiesta. So, but I also remember when Cameron, he'd always come over Christmas Eve and get his presents first, and he'd always open up something that we would all be receiving, and Ron would be like, that looks just like the other kids, and he would always give away on accident a present or two that we'd be receiving the next day. But I don't think it mattered because you guys always spoiled us as far as I remember, and it was always just fun that we really didn't have set traditions until Mom tried to get us to go caroling, and that was just really embarrassing for me. But knowing that she wanted us to do it, we did it. So Merry Christmas, love you.
Hi, Mom. So Kelsey's talked me into recalling some old Christmases. My most memorable Christmas was when we went to Grandma and Grandpa Harrod's house. I believe it was because we just didn't have a lot of money anyway, and so Grandma and Grandpa had us come up there so that they can help us out with Christmas, which was really neat because you know, I didn't really expect anything at all because I knew of our financial situation. And I remember that year that I got a bike that was butt ugly, but I was very happy to have it, and a computer that you got from your work, which was really cool too. So after that, I remember calling home on my mission both times, and then afterwards just being incredibly homesick. And I remember we got to talk for like a long time, a couple hours, which was really cool. And then I remember Christmases after my mission where Ron bought an Xbox and we would play Halo as a family all together. And my favorite part of all of that was that when we would kill you, you would call us little shits. That was like the best thing. and then now I like to see like the joy that my kids have when they know that you're coming, and the gifts that you bring to them and how much thought that you put into that, and they definitely can tell that, and they love you very much because you are honestly the best grandma, and Ron is honestly the best grandpa that the kids could have, and that makes us really, really happy. Thank you so much for all the Christmas memories that you've given to me throughout my years, and that you've given to my kids and to all of Drew and to Jerry Lynn and Brianne. We really couldn't have done anything like that without you.
Okay, ready?
I've been filming for a while.
Perfect.
I'm getting all emotional. But all the things I have to talk about are really funny. So, and you guys...
The year that Cameron and Ron didn't fight because he decided that he liked Glenn Beck.
Yeah. The year that Cameron decided that he wasn't liberal. That was strange, but...
Love you. Have a good year.